Today on the channel, we're looking at the real deal now with D'Lo Brown, Legends 19, Target exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel from Legends Series 19, the Target exclusive, we've got D'Lo Brown. But for all your non-wrestling Target exclusives, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And of course, D'Lo Brown is the chase in Series 19. Two D'Lo Browns. Oh my gosh, what a time to be alive here. Do not expect to find difficulty in finding these figures. A lot of these are hitting my local Targets right now as we speak. So if you're on the hunt, head on out there, get your Legends D'Lo. But let's dive into this one here. Of course, we will be unboxing the Legends D'Lo Chase. And we'll unbox that. We'll rank the entire way from my least favorite to my favorite. So make sure you do subscribe to this very YouTube channel. So without further ado, there's old D'Lo Brown. D'Lo, I always like to call him D'Lo, but I know it's D'Lo. But looking good here. Love the pose they got. You can just hear that head shaking like a bobblehead. They should have made him the first ever bobblehead Mattel Elite. That would have been a good look there if they would have done that. He definitely looks good in the package here. I love the posing on that one. Got the True Effects, got the Glamour Shot, WWE, D'Lo Brown, Legends Series 19, Elite. All the hits being played on the package right there. There's old D'Lo, looking good in his younger days, of course. WWE legend D'Lo right there. I believe D'Lo is part of Impact Wrestling behind the scenes. He went away, and now he's back. There you go. And then there's D'Lo on the back. Got the Glamour Shot. Got the tail of the tape. We got the blurb. We got the big cross sell down low. We got the Undertaker. We got Brother Love. And we got his partner in crime, Kama, down there. We're unboxing all of them on the channel, so stay tuned for all those videos. All right, D'Lo Brown, Intercontinental Champion, European Champion, World Tag Team Champion. And when I think of great European champions of all time, D'Lo is always at the top of that list. I think he really made that belt in a lot of ways for a while. And of course, he did have an Elite prior, an Elite 52, I want to say off the top of my head. I think it was 52. And he came with the European title belt. And we'll compare that one here later in this video. So stay tuned. And another old school D'Lo Brown figure. But it does say, when Farouk disbanded the original Nation of Domination, he kept only one man by his side as he forged a new brotherhood. The only man he could trust, that man was D'Lo Brown. At first a bodyguard for the nation, D'Lo soon proved to be a force to be reckoned with inside of the ring, two with uncanny high-flying abilities for a powerhouse his size. Of course, one of the great doers of the frog splash back in the day, as we do know, of course. WWE Legends background. We've seen it before. We'll see it again. We still like it. We love it. And we get new packaging, I believe, with Legends Series 20, so we'll have to stay tuned for that in the future. See you later. Goodbye. All right, plastic prison time for old D'Lo Brown. He's buckled in at the hands, it looks like, so we have to get to the old hardest working scissors in YouTube. Have to bust these bad boys out. Could almost be time to replace these scissors. They've been going at it for about 15 years now, so I think it might be time to get some fresh, sharp scissors. We'll see. Stay tuned. The more you know on the channel. We might do an unboxing of a new pair of scissors finally. Oh, that would be riveting. Riveting. Let's get all these hands. D'Lo coming with all the hands. I'm here for that. Pop that out. Pop that out. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right. D'Lo Brown, look at that. Definitely going to have to pose. Of course, the beauty of having a chase, you pose them, make them as different as possible. One of them is definitely going to have this pose in my Detolf collection. There's no doubt about it. But let's look at these hands first here. D'Lo's got the two pointing hands, of course. He's going to give you one of these, give you a little shake thing. Oh, I'm here for it. He can also do the, what are you doing, brother? He can do the point. He can say, hey, look over there. There's a lot you can do with those pointer hands. You can poke somebody in the eyes. You can poke them in the chest. A lot of poking going on. Poke, poke, poke. Poke. There you go, D'Lo Brown. Got two gripping hands for D'Lo in case he needs to grip something. Sure, why not? And then he's got two fists of fury because D'Lo, when the chips are down and when the point doesn't work anymore, he turns to fisticuffs. That's what he does. He turns to violence. That's what you got to do from time to time. Now, D'Lo does come with the hat. I don't even know what you call this hat. Is this hat, oh, I was going to say, is this not removable? This hat is removable. It's kind of the nation hat. Of course, Kama wore this. Farouk had one. I don't think The Rock ever wore the hat. He didn't have to, apparently. But it is removable. I do like that. So you can make them even more different. Take one with the hat on, one with the hat off. So you can always mix and match if you need to. But a good accessory there, and I don't believe Elite 52 came with one of these hats. Different era D'Lo, I guess. But you do get that as an accessory, and then you do get his vest. Of course, that protective vest, we all remember that. A big part of remembrance of D'Lo at his time in the WWE is, of course, this vest. So he does have that on. Once again, you can make it as different as possible. Have one have the vest on, one have the vest off. You can do that, and I might do that in my collection as well. But definitely got the vest here. Looks like something Terry Steinbach would be wearing. Behind home plate, of course, for the Oakland A's. A's legend Terry Steinbach. We're here for that. So looking good. I like it. I like the leather and studs, like a young Rob Halford right here is what he's got going on there as well. But definitely does look really nice. Articulation on D'Lo. Arms do go around. You do get the bicep cut. Playing the hits on the double jointed elbows. Then the hands removable. Hands back forth side to side. Head, back forth, side to side. Is head going to be removable? Head easily removable for those keeping track at home. Easily pop that one off. Waist is great. No real ab crunch. He does have ab crunch, but you don't have much if you have the vest on. The vest kind of limits that, but it is there if you want to remove the vest, like we said. Big old D'Lo splits. If he's going to get right up there to do that frog splash, he's got to have that. You do have the thigh cut. Okay, there it is. Gosh, I was looking for it down here. I thought it was hidden in the graphics there. He's got the very nation-like graphics there, but you do got the thigh cut. Double jointed knees, not pinless, but you do get the black knee pads as well on D'Lo. Boots, side to side. Ankles, back forth, side to side. Always the limiting function of the Mattel wrestling figures. If I could update any articulation with Mattel, that is exactly where I would go. I do have a little bit of a frozen shoulder on D'Lo here. I'm not going to push it too much, but it is definitely frozen in there tight. Gonna have to hit this up with the hairdryer to get this kind of loosened up a little bit because it's not moving, and I really do. It's a hard one to force because you want to lean on that bicep. You don't want to lean on the bicep; it'll break off. So, got to kind of unfreeze that shoulder. It is in there tight, and the other one is in just as tight. So your mileage may vary on that. That could just be my D'Lo Brown. Does D'Lo fit on a ringside collectible stand? I would have to imagine he will. Discount code Kyle will save you 10%. Look at that, he does fit on there. Now, the head on D'Lo Brown, all day long, D'Lo Brown. Somebody says, hey, who is this? They hand you the head. You say it's a wrestling figure. I'd say, well, that's my good friend D'Lo Brown. That's him right there, looking really, really good. Got a nice haircut to him, good look on his face. Kind of the lips sticking out. Looks like he's really doing that head shake thing. So definitely all day long. Looks like D'Lo Brown. Looks really nice. No issues with this figure. I'm here for this. I'm here for, I want to say a deep cut figure, but he's not really deep cut. Most people that watch at the time, they know who D'Lo Brown is. You can make the case that one of the big stars of the nation, a breakout star, and that's always kind of the goal of any unit, any team out there in wrestling is how do you take somebody that's lower down, how do you break them away, you have a feud, whatever, make them a bigger star. Well, D'Lo came from guy just kind of wearing a suit, looking like a member of the Nation of Islam, to this, what we know, European champion D'Lo Brown and all that kind of stuff. So Nation really was the best thing that ever happened to D'Lo's career. There's no doubt about it right there. So good-looking D'Lo Brown. No issues with that one. Of course, I think it was Elite 52 I said, D'Lo Brown. Probably very similar. This one was nice because it came with the European title belt, but it is similar but different, of course, and it looks like very similar heads, but obviously you got the new technology and stuff, and it just depends what side of the fence you sit on. I go both ways depending on which one looks better at the time. Of course, getting the reuse out of the chest protector, I figured that would be the case. Makes a lot of sense as well. But definitely it's D'Lo all grown up with the new articulation in the Legends line, so good for old D'Lo. And then a sleeper D'Lo figure. A lot of people say, is this even D'Lo Brown? But the old Bone Cruncher days, you got a little D'Lo there. Not the greatest likeness. I could see some people saying, well, that's Kama. That's Kama. Well, Kama has all the tattoos, of course, so that is D'Lo. But a few D'Lo figures over the years. I think there was a Micro Brawler D'Lo Brown not too long ago either as well. So D'Lo getting a few figures here and there. I don't know when we'll get another Mattel figure. It might be some time. We'll see what happens in the future. But I'm happy to get this one, and we got 2 in the Legends line Series 19. And like I said, that Chase one will unbox, and we'll rank the entire wave in that video, so stay tuned for that video as well. But D'Lo, looking good. I can't complain anything about this one. Hopefully I can unstick those shoulders a little bit, but besides that, it's D'Lo Brown all day long from his time in the nation. So there it is. But what say you guys out there? You in for this D'Lo? You all aboard the D'Lo train? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, including early access to videos like this over on the Patreon channel. Patreon going to be the best way to support this very YouTube channel. And you can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget to hit me up, follow along on social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for D'Lo Brown Legend Series 19, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.